So, spring of 2015, this is when it all started. This is when it became a UIF. Here I am in this photo surrounded by some of the most incredible people I've ever met, hands down. And actually, we just got done with the food trucks in this picture too, so we were hyped up, as you guys know. So, when I was at the meetup, I kept a notebook on me all the time, jotting down notes, thoughts, ideas, new passions, and I was so eager to go back to my campus and make that notebook into a reality. And so one of my first ideas was converting this old abandoned frat house on campus. Don't ask me why, but it was abandoned. But converting that into a campus-wide innovation space that could benefit the entire campus community. And I wanted to pull together the entire campus community to redesign it, to restore it. I thought it would be a beautiful addition to the campus. And so I immediately went to the president of my college. Come on, I just got back from the UIF meetup. I had my UIF shirt. Of course he was going to say yes to me. I didn't even prepare for the proposal. I mean, it was over, right? Well, he said no, and it shocked me. He had his own ideas for what he wanted that space to be. So he came out and said he wanted it to be conference space for board of trustee meetings. And inside my mind, I was just fired up. I wanted to scream at him, why? You know, when I'm coming at you so passionate with this idea. But I didn't really say anything because I didn't have any support. I went alone because I thought I handled it. So I want to turn the tables a little bit and introduce you to Sam, one of the most creative individuals I've ever met. He went to school with me. When he found out that I became a UIF, he constantly approached me with his own ideas on how to enact change on campus. And at first I was a little shocked. I was like, wait a second, you're not a UIF. How do you know more about this stuff than I do? But he was just so passionate. I've never met anyone like him. Whether it be in the dining hall, dorm room, the gym, he would always approach me, and we had such great discussions. And so finally I said, why don't you become a UIF? You'd be perfect at it. I have full faith in you, and you and I together, we're gonna tackle all the issues on this campus. We're gonna be an innovation powerhouse. And so he did apply, but unfortunately he did not get selected at my school. And so to be honest with you, he became completely despondent. And he never spoke to me again about his ideas, his passions. He never had those conversations with me again. And it kind of saddened me too, because I never met anyone like him. And so this made me think. I finally recognized what I did wrong. When I went into that president's office alone, instead of going in as a single soldier trying to accomplish my mission, I should have gathered together an army of people like Sam. But I thought I had it all covered, so I went alone. So what I'm trying to say is that a combination of UIFs with people like Sam can result in incredible things. So cool, you might even die because of it. You know what I'm saying? So. And this is what I miss. Just because they don't have a UIF shirt, just because they haven't gone through the training, does not mean that they can't do incredible things just like you. So I want to talk to you a little bit about ICE course. This is the first student-led, student-designed, student-developed course in my campus's history. And a couple of UIFs and I did this, designed the course from scratch, and it's worth full course credit on my campus now. A couple of these pictures, we had the vice president of Etsy come through. We had a couple, physical activity leads to mindfulness activities. There's my professor on the field goal post. Just a completely unconventional course that taught students how, it empowered students. It taught them how to democratize education. And this is one of my favorite photos from the course. See the kid in the middle who just looked like he watched the most hilarious Vine ever? That's the only UIF in the group. And he's so happy just to be around other non-UIF students working on creating great things together. And this is what I'm trying to say. Join up, when you get back to campus, join up with students who aren't UIFs and show them that you care and show them that numbers matter. And if I think about it now, if I went into that president's office with maybe a dozen kids just like Sam, things would have been different. We would have gotten that space. And so how might we empower all students on our campuses to be change agents? Not just us, but everyone, so we can really impact